Hugh Fanfiction Tales of Sung, The Quest for the Scopula Phoenix Feather. The Quest for the Scopula Phoenix Feather. Romeo had been triumphant in the pit. He had defeated the Slobbergoth, a wild ape man sort of beast, and claimed the rulership of the pit, somewhere near the Waif, in a low-life quarter of Sung in the Ravlish lands, in the East Ravlish lands. He was up again. A new challenge had come, and he looked tough, but Romeo put on some moves and defeated him. After the battle, he sat there with Soledad and Keldar looking on, thinking, "This lad's a fire." She wiped him down and just sort of gazed in his eyes. Thought Romeo. He knew she wanted to marry him, and he may propose one of these days. Archon came up to him. "Romeo, I've been commissioned by a wizard from Chayashlan. In Argon, there's the Scopula Phoenix. This wizard in question needs a feather of the Scopula Phoenix. I'll pay you 100 gold coins to retrieve such a feather." "Done," said Romeo. "How do I contact you?" "I'll find you once you're back in town." And Archon departed. "Doesn't sound pleasant," said Soledad. "You coming along for the ride, babe?" She batted her eyelids at him. They took a ship and hired it, travelled across the strait and came to Argon. There were mountainous regions around the coast. They climbed up with the ropes and climbing equipment that they'd borrowed. "There's one," said Soledad. "Be quiet." Romeo lunged. It got up on its feet, excited, "Ah!" and turned to flame. Ashes. "That's why the ruddy phoenix," says Romeo. "We'll have to be more cautious next time," said Soledad. They had their nightly meal and rested. She worried about swarm creatures, but they were high up in the mountains, and she felt somewhat safe, near the border with Penvash. In the morning light, Romeo spied another phoenix and nabbed it. He grabbed the feather quick, pulled it out of its behind. The phoenix squawked and ducked away and flew off. "Got one," he said triumphantly. "My hero," said Soledad. "Don't let it burn." They wrapped it carefully and went back to the shore, and over the next day travelled back to Sung, got back to business. Archon found him again. "You have my feather." Romeo produced it. Soledad said, "As you prescribed? We're pretty sure that's a Scopula one." Archon took it. "Here's 20 gold. This is a Valdar phoenix, but it will do." "Thank you." Archon left. "Well, we can still booze a bit," said Romeo.